Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Now the question is that enough to bring the key suspects back into the case? Yes or no? No. Let's not be stupid here. The body was decomposed. Chemical was poured into the body. The brain has dissolved into water. Do your research and other things. So how can you only rely on that? Second question. Other evidences you need to be able to bring the right suspects to be our alleged suspects, as we know, to bring them to the forum to say these are the real suspects. How do you get that? Those are the questions. And so now, when you have a different school of thought, the emotional charade comes to play. And it is closed off minds. No, we want it this way. If you don't do it this way, then there's a problem. Susie, I hope you're getting cues now, because that's the best way I can answer you. And I hope it's making sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's making sense. Yeah, thank you for that answer. But being you the latest person that has break out of that group, not really a group, but I know you are kind of familiar with them, and you believe in what before now, I think you used to believe in what they're doing. So my question, how do we solve that problem? The problem of this set of group of people that have hijacked this Mobad. At least you've have opportunity to see the way these people reason, where they are coming from. How do we solve that puzzle? Because the problem here, like you said, Baba Mobad wants justice for his son. There's something within him that is holding him down to take the unnecessary decision that he needs to take. So how do we solve that problem?
All right, Susie. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
I'll just answer this. My proposal, and I say I'm sure. Maybe I'm not too sure if this proposal will work well, and maybe will help to solve this problem. Number one, this is a legal matter, and legal matter as the arena for a legal matter is in the court and not outside the court, not online. Outside the court, when you have to deal with investigation, lawyers also do investigations. They employ investigators to do some things for them and to give them report that they're going to use in the court. So, in my opinion, number one, Baba Aloba has put himself in a web that is now controlling the narratives. My people say he'll call a piper, dictate the things. One of my recommendations would be number one, Baba should stop collecting any monthly stipend or gratification from any individual henceforth. Personally to him, you should stop it henceforth. If anyone wants to support him in the quest for this justice, the person should forward his or her benevolence into either Access Bank or GoFundMe, where they can be used, or he can then use it to advance the cause of justice that he's looking for. Baba only needs himself and his lawyers. He does not need any of us on this TikTok. He does not need any of us. The only place where he needs us is to appeal to our conscience to support him. The lawyers know what to do. And another way that we can be of help is to to analyze these things online, in which the lawyers may pick a point when Aristocrat is making a submission, when Anne is making her submissions, when Richie, Suzzy4justice making submissions online. They could listen. And they go, oh, wow, I think that's the point there. And they will take it. The information emanates from everywhere. All you need to do is to set your antenna to be able to receive vital information that may help to advance this case. Any TikToker or anybody, Yubaba does not need a company. You don't need an associate. It doesn't need whatever name you call it. It doesn't need any of them. He only needs the lawyer to communicate with, and he needs the support of the public who can donate into a dedicated access account to further advance the cause of justice. Now, if Baba can do these two things or three things I've mentioned, I think we'll begin to have sanity and we have justice in sight for us.
Chairman, honestly speaking, thank you for this. But I wanted to ask a very direct question to Anne. Probably not Chairman directly, and probably no more. When you look at that, when you listen to all these shenanigans about the accountability and the various funds being misused or gone the wrong hand, and based on what we've been talking since now, do you think those people are credible to actually be part of the Joe Cephalopas team? Or if anything, could there be any reorganization, restructured, that there will be at least a high degree of transparency of what's going on with public fund?
That's an ambiguous question to answer. But the thing is, it's not a structured environment. They're not, they're not employees or whatever you name it. So people came voluntarily. So it's up to the man himself or Mr. Muyiwa to decide who he wants to have around him and who he listens to. Now, I don't also believe that, listen, this money thing is nothing to do with the people around him. The money is in GoFundMe and Access Bank. And to the best of my knowledge, Baba Mohbad, Mr. Muyiwa, would be the ones who have access to these funds. So it's not like there are some people who are deciding how the money should be spent and whatnot. And I think when it's time, whether we like it or not, he would have to, give accountability as to say, okay, this is what was done with this is what we used the money for, this is what we did, we used the money, what was left, all of that. And I'm sure him and his legal team will have that ready when it's time. So that's the best I can answer about that. Now, as far as are they, do they have the, if you want to say, the moral criteria to be around him? That is a decision that he makes and who he listens to. This case, for my opinion, is not about whether people have moral standings. Just as Chairman said, you have lawyers, you deal with them. Aristocrat came up with a good idea of saying, you know what, create a roundtable where people, members of the public, interested persons can say, okay, these are our thoughts, let's brainstorm, let's pick our brains here. These are ways we think you should go about the case, and you actualize it. The second bit, which I put it in a very dormant way. Financially, are we ready for it? I don't answer that question, but answer it to yourself. Are they ready to carry this cost the way it's meant to be? Is it too late now? I don't know. I'll leave it there. I'm going to sound very ambiguous, but that's the best I can do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I quickly say something, please? Chairman, I just want to say these few words to what you said concerning your submission before the last Abuja. You were talking about the relationship between Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad. You said you could sense, the feelings are still there. But if you remember very well, when they went to the inquest, Mama Mohbad was trying to say hello to Baba, and the man pulled away. So now my question is this: have we really asked Baba Mohbad if he wants to have any relationship with this woman, or if he's willing to sit with her? Because you said you believe that if the two of them can sit together, maybe that will give us a leadway or something. But have we asked Baba if he's willing to do that? So those are the things we need to look into. So if there's a way we can ask him, if it's, ready to sit down with her to talk to her, or I mean, I'm for anything that would lead us to this justice.
That will work. Yes.
Anything that will give this boy justice, because that's the reason why I'm here. I'm not here for
this is a question.
I'm here for mobile.
This is a very good question that you have asked, and I would have loved this question to have been asked if the general public is given the opportunity to come on Baba's live anytime he's on there to go in and ask this question directly. But obviously the reverse is the case. They know the selective people that they bring up to ask questions, and that for me is another red flag. It's another red flag, okay? If you are up there, at the top end of this whole movement, you should be open to some questions, stupid questions, bad questions, good comment. You should be able to willing to accommodate all of this. So I will call out on those people handling Baba's TikTok account whenever it comes on live, that this is not a time to now be selecting those that will come up to ask questions and not. Now, if the general public is given this opportunity, I'm sure Supermom will have come up with these questions and said, "Oh, Baba Mubad, good evening, how are you? Would you like to speak with Mama Mubad? Can you tell us?" But apart from that, let me tell you this. The situation that I witnessed with Baba Mubad and Iya Mubad, the call was not between four people. Very closed environments, no intimidation. We don't fear of anybody around there. It was very calm and cool and collected, which is different from Ojuaye in the court. I hope you understand that, Ojuaye.
Very well.
They are totally different. Baba needs to play that script and do what, and he has to do that to appeal his people. Okay, so there are two different environments, and I will not use one to discredit the other one because the environment were totally different and completely different in approach.
Yeah, that's just what I was about to say, because if Baba could have a good rapport with Iya Mubad behind closed door, in public, he pulled away when the woman is trying to say hello to him. So maybe he's doing it simply because he doesn't want to disappoint the public, we don't know.
Exactly the
so these are the questions that needs to be put to him.
Yeah. That's a very good one. Yes, that question needs to go to him and let the whole world know his mind towards that.
Honestly speaking, Chairman, the only thing I could say that kind of credible to Baba here, I'm not being funny, but not a joke. One thing for sure is if they do eventually get back together, something will happen, which is a good way. The way it's a positive thing. Okay, sir.
No, I don't think it's with us. Local, are you with us? I don't
Please
think
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to talk to Mr. Aristocrat. Mr. Aristocrat, you gave a very good submission. I think they should rally around with you and try to develop that your idea. It's a very good idea, Mr. Aristocrat. That's the reason why I came up. All the rest is just going back to the past events. I think your idea is a good idea to try and develop it. If you can develop it and make it available to all the platforms, that everybody will rally around. I'm around you because it's time to try something new. Thank you very much, Mr. Aristocrat.
Okay, can I come in? Now, guys, based on what I've put in this case, and it's a pattern. Now, I'm going to be the devil advocate here because I love to be negative sometimes. Now, don't you guys think that some of these people that surround Baba They are working. They are under payroll for somebody that know what happened to Mohbad. Can somebody answer my question, please?
Susie, on that, in my opinion, that may be very susceptible to conclusion because I don't think we have evidence to support that that school of thought.
Yes, that's why I said I want to be negative here. I want to be the devil advocate here. Because when you work with intelligent people and just say something that an investigator can go all out to even sleep with suspects, you understand, to just get that piece of information from that suspect, and that is 100% true. An investigation can go in and live with suspects, get married with suspects, and live with the suspect for 10 years to get what the evidence he need from that person. Okay? So now, my thoughts, based on some people's behavior in this whole thing, and majority of the people that have surrounded Baba Mohbad, some of them, their behavior is beginning to giving me that vibe of, hey, somebody is on payroll. You understand? This is your position. Go there, keep on distracting. Go there, make sure whatever money I'm paying you, make sure you put Baba Mohbad on payroll, okay? And you do there, be there. Kick against everything. Be negative. Sometimes try to be positive. Try to agree with the public, but you are on a mission. So so some of the things that is happening around Baba Mohbad now for the past 1 year is actually giving me that vibe that some people that is around him, they are actually there to do the devil's work.
Yeah, I think that's, I was talking the other way that you need to identify all the forces that are possible and also to devise a minimum of 5 strategies to combat each of these forces. 5 strategies. So that cannot be, yes, I agree, that may be playing a part. It may be not maybe 1, maybe 2 or 3 people that are being deployed to do the devil's work, okay? Like, destroy the whole system, destroy the whole thoughts, destroy the whole narrative, take them this way, they are going north, take them south. Yes, I agree that could be at play here. But like I said, you have to identify all of this and devise different strategies to mitigate any of this. And I'm sure if you really put your eyes on the ground, it won't take you a long time to detect that you have a mole amongst. It's very simple. It is very simple to do. A simple task, a simple thing. Okay, let me give an example. I did it, sometimes, and I just set that thing on ground, bam, and within 24 hours, I detect and say, you, I don't catch you. Do you understand? So it is possible, and that's why you two have to be up your sleeves, up your game, 10 against 2. Of course, the 10 will defeat the 2 in no time. It won't be far-fetched before such person is detected and flushed out. I'm not saying it can't happen, but you have to step up your strategy. You have to step up.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes,
sorry,
thank you, sir.
Susan, before you go for the,
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Suzy and Vegetable Island Chairman, Supermom, Local and Region. But I think that question is a question we need to ask and get a direct answer to, you know. And maybe, I don't know what Anne's opinion is on that question, if it's possible or not.
Question. Sorry, I wasn't disposed at first. What was the question? I lost me there. What was it?
All right. Suzy was asking that, is it possible that there is a kind of person or a kind of group or a force planted around Baba Mohbad just to make sure that they work against anything that would actually lead to justice? Is it possible?
I can't say now. I can't deduce. You understand? But people can deduce whatever they like. I don't know. I can't say. But it's a case, and for various interests. I think the key question is, why are you there? What's your motive? And then that answers that. So I can't say, because I don't like to speak on what I don't have evidence for, or what I don't have seemingly sort of, if you want to say, cues to. So I can't say.
But what we're saying is, what Suzy is trying to say is, it is possible. It is.
No, it's possible.
So it's now the owners are now left for the team to detect on time who is a mole and who is not a mole.
Yeah, if it is, and then the question is as well is, if you look at people, if you're saying, okay, let's look at this way, let's try to explore options, and they're saying, no, let's be stuck in this way. So the simple question is, why are you stuck to a certain way? Why are you not saying, let's explore other options? Why are you not wanting to push? See, it's one thing to talk very nicely on social media. It's one thing to leave the social media and go back and act on what you have said. That's another thing. You understand? So those are the things to factor in, to start thinking. Of course, it's a homicide case. It's possible. Her thoughts are right. There could be a mole that is on the payroll trying to distract. It's possible, for whatever reasons best known to who. But for me, I don't want to say yes, it is, because I don't know. But is it possible? Yes. You get it?
Let me cite an example, and this is a live example. I think it happened on is it on Latticenet platform or something? It happened on the platform, and this person called in. Latticenet, you can call into Latticenet phone. This person called in, and obviously on that Latticenet, she was in support of what was happening in Latticenet. So she was now reporting herself to Latticenet that she went to another platform where they were discussing an issue with another name. Another platform where they were discussing an issue with another name. Another platform where they were discussing
Suzy, mute.
Okay, and went with another name and went to instigate that platform